Ciao, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? I don't know if I'm live yet. I got to make sure I'm with producer Ale and make sure I'm actually live. Give me one sec. I got to make sure. Obviously, it's a big show. We got 4 people watching. So I must be live. I must be set up and ready to go. Let me just make sure myself. Obviously, we know what today is and why I'm live at 12:45 my time. And looks like 6:45 your guys' time. Obviously, Romeo Agresti has tweeted not the magic words, because obviously Fabrizio Romano is usually the guy who tweets the magic words, but Romeo Agresti finally tweeted a confirmation. And he's saying the finishing touches to the deal have now been applied. Pogba is coming back to Juventus. It will be announced in July. So it's officially official. There's no here we go, but Romeo Agresti is saying he's coming back, and it is what it is. He's made the statement. He has the flame and the black and white circles, and it's all good. As you can see in the background there in my screen, I got my Pogba jersey hanging up. Hello everybody in the chat right now. People are saying finally. I'm gonna pose a question to everybody. And I apologize if I'm a little erratic right now because I technically still am working, but I'm kind of on my lunch. And I will have to get off around just before 1:30. And then we're going to come back on. But for now, we're going to talk about Pogba coming back to Juventus, pretty much official. And Gaetano's talking about Allegri and PSG. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about Allegri and PSG. We're going to talk about Juventus. We're going to talk about Pogba. And he's coming back, how he's coming back. So obviously we have to wait until July for the official announcement, and also don't worry about the date on the screen there. This is rushed, but yeah, we have to wait for July for him to officially hold up the jersey. Obviously, due to fiscal announcements and money and all that stuff, it is a good thing that he's coming back. My coach's corner will be released, I guess, tomorrow. And you should take a look at that and what he's going to bring to Juventus and help out our midfield, because our midfield is absolutely atrocious in terms of productivity and standard stats, counting stats, and all that stuff. If you haven't already, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, it helps us grow. It helps us do better content. Obviously, this is kind of rushed, but at the same time, that's what the Mercato is. It's rushed. It's all things. One thing, it's going to happen at 12:45 or it's going to happen at 6:45. We don't know, but we're always ready to go at this channel. So we're trying to provide as best content for you as possible. So again, because there's 30 people here now, listen, Pogba's coming back. You see the jersey behind me. I don't know what number he's going to be. Well, we can speculate on that. But yeah, he's coming back. Paul Pogba. The biggest question for me is, to you guys in the chat, are you excited, or you knew this was happening, so how could you be that excited? That's the biggest thing to me. As soon as Romeo Agresti tweeted that, I replied right away. I was like, yeah, it would have been nice if this was actually confirmed by you a couple months ago, because I've known this is going to happen. So maybe the excitement isn't always there, or isn't all right there right now. Maybe it's fresh for some of you guys, because I come on here and I talk about Pogba every day. I come on this channel, YouTube channel, I talk about him every day. I don't know if that's the same for people who are watching, for other Juventus fans, but I'm not trying to poop on the signing. It's a happy day. We got Paul Pogba, but I've known this was going to happen. So now I guess we can move on in terms of we have to get the next target. Don't worry about Di Maria. But this is still huge. So Jacob the Vitz is saying, I thought it was going to fall through. It was never going to fall through. Not the Pogba one. The Di Maria one, most likely, and it's probably on its way, but not this one. I think there was too much calmness around the club and the insiders, I guess. Like Nico Shira said, there was no doubts. Romeo Agresti was saying for the longest time there's not really any doubts. But yeah, Paul Pogba's back, and he's going to bring a lot of stuff, bring a lot of things we don't have currently in the club. Peter Abate's absolutely excited. Deba Dash is saying only Pogba is not enough. We need another midfielder. Listen, let's just be happy right now that Pogba is confirmed, because you know how long it takes for Juventus to make deals. So now, yes, you're right. We do need another midfielder, in my opinion, to solidify that department of our squad. But for now, let's be happy with Paul Pogba. Noor says, how do we know he is coming back? What did I miss? I just joined in. Romeo Agresti basically said, and I quote, I should just screenshot this and put it on the screen somehow and leave the tweet up there. Ale, can you just send me a picture of it, and then I'll add it to the chat or to the screen. Hi, there's 48 people. Let's go. Get the likes in, everybody, for Paul Pogba. Giuseppe saying, ciao, Julian. Just saw Pogba here this weekend in Miami. People wearing Pogba Juve jerseys around South Beach. Excited. It's exciting. Here we go. Pretty much, it's here we go. Pretty much. Obviously, the top-end merchant hasn't quite said it yet. But, yeah. Romeo Agresti said it. We're live. We're talking about it now. Gaetano saying next will be Di Maria. I don't know. But Matthew Urella is saying, excited, need to get the ball to Vlahovic and bring some life into that midfield. Absolutely. Matthew, you're spot on. He's going to bring creativity. I made I don't know if anyone's watched my short that I put out, that Ali put out the other day of the stats from the midfielders, like just the counting stats. He had 3 less assists than our entire midfield last season, and he missed half a season. So automatically, he's an instant upgrade on our midfield when he's playing. That's the only issue with him coming, and it could be a minor one. It could be depending on how fit he is, and that's just that. It's how fit is Paul Pogba going to be when he's at Juventus. So it is an issue, but not at the same time, because if he's ready to go and we got a new what's it called, fitness team, like team doctors, we got all a new squad coming in, I think it'll be better. Let's be positive about this. Gaetano saying stuff about Demiral. Let's talk about Pogba for a bit, and then we can talk about other Juventus stuff. Make sure you like the video. Sisman is saying Allegri changed Rabiot to a tough defensive midfielder rather than central midfielder, and that is why he only made 2 assists. Counterpoint, Sisman. We wanted Rabiot to score at least 10 goals this year. That's what he said. So I don't buy that he only made 2 assists for the whole season because he wanted to be a tough defensive midfielder. Like, we wanted him to score 10 goals. Jay Elias is saying finally some good news. Absolutely. Elias the Master is saying, what are we supposed to do if Pogba is injured for half the season? We will be doomed. Yes. If we don't get someone else in, absolutely. I'm not gonna talk about Ocampos and Allegri. I'm not gonna talk about them right now. Let's just talk about the positives in Pogba. I don't buy any of the Campos and Allegri picture stuff. Don't worry about it. How's it going, Misak? Forza Juve saying Vindal. No, we're talking about Pogba here. It's a here we go. We're talking about all Paul Pogba here. It's going to be a 3-year contract worth 8 million euros a year. With an option for a 3rd year or for a 4th year, and I don't know if it's add-on. It might be 2 million in add-ons per season. Mr. Dax is saying, I believe Romeo Agresti 99%, but until Fabrizio says here we go, I'm not 100%. I'm 100% on this one. I'm 100% on this one because he's been talking about it, or Romeo Agresti's been talking about it too much, and now he's confirmed it basically. And once he confirms something, it's pretty much done, except for the Dybala thing and the Julian Draxler thing. But that's like 2 cases. Haas is saying, "Is there here we go fully confirmed?" I don't think Fabrizio Romano is going to say here we go until July. That's what I don't, unless he believes Romeo Agresti 100%. Because he's going to tap this, Fabrizio Romano is going to tap this information in. He's going to be the one who's saying, oh yeah, they're actually going to sign him. Underdog saying, yeah, the Allegri picks kind of made me panic a bit. Don't worry about Allegri. Shervin saying Pogba. Giuseppe saying lock him, Pogba will fire. I agree. Life's crazy saying so excited. Okay, good. Rajat saying you're going solo. Yeah, I'm solo because Justin's in Indianapolis and Alejandro's in school. I'm technically on my lunch break, so this is gonna be kind of a quick one, but we're gonna come back after my meeting as well. Mr. Doc saying, why is he getting announced in July? He's getting announced in July because of the fiscal year starting in July. So we'd rather wait and announce everything, like obviously properly in that time frame. Because if we announced it now, then it's gonna be sketchy. Saying, okay, well, we gotta cook the books a bit, so we're gonna announce it in July. And Alejandro saying, let's go, Zakaria, Locatelli, and Rabiot. Oh, that's when Pogba's injured. That's funny. Forza is saying Pogba's in Miami with the trader Dybala. Don't worry about Dybala. This is not Dybala news. And then the next guy saying, is Dybala fully confirmed to Inter? Yeah, he's a snake. Rajat saying, what about Di Marzio? Did he go? Done deal. Don't worry about Di Marzio. Romeo Agresti is the main guy for Juventus news. So don't worry about Di Marzio. Don't worry about anything else. Anthony Guedes, there's a here we go. It's from Romeo Agresti, and he's confirmed it, and he is the guru for Juventus news. I can't pronounce it. Or Lester saying finally some good news. Sithija Pereira saying Pogba is a great signing. I agree. Again, the only concerning thing about Paul Pogba has always been his fitness. If he's fit, he's going to be great. If he's fit, he's going to perform as per usual. Top 5, top 10 center midfielder in the world. Probably top 5, obviously, because he's got the physicality, he's got the technical ability, he's got the awareness, and you can't beat it. He's 6'2", he's built like a fridge, but he's also elegant. So what else? When we're talking about perfect midfielders, this is one of them. This is the ideal perfect midfielder. Creativity, power, just everything about him. Perfect. We'll throw that up there. Like and subscribe right above Pogba there. Like and subscribe if you haven't, or subscribe if you haven't yet. That means you can chat in our chat. Mohammed H is saying, what are your thoughts on Matthias Sula? Young kid, trying to get good. He will be good, I think, but we're not worrying about him right now. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on Paul Pogba, because this is a Paul Pogba video. It's a Paul Pogba Here We Go live. Finally been pretty much confirmed. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Paul Pogba is coming. And let me know if you're excited, because that's the biggest thing. I'm not as excited as what I could have been. That news back at the beginning of May and early April, when it was like, yeah, Paul Pogba is definitely coming, that I was excited then. I was like super excited. This is just the icing on the cake, let's say. This is like, okay, yes, we know he's definitely coming. But like a month or two ago, it was like, yeah, I was like fired up. I was fired up. I was wearing that Paul Pogba jersey like every day. But now it's a relief. It's more a relief than excitement. Sani, one of our members, saying, great signing. Now we need to sell and see what to do with Rovella, Miretti, Fagioli, just talking about the mid. Yeah, and it's still a massive area that we need to improve in is our midfield. Paul Pogba's not enough. As crazy as that to say, I just went on to say he's a top 5 midfielder on his day. I just said that, and we still need to improve our midfield because it's so lackluster and unproductive and not creative. Paul Pogba addresses that. Now, does Miretti help out in that regard? From what we've seen, a little bit. Does Fagioli help in that regard? Serie B tells me he does. His Serie B results. Rovella, I don't think he's that creative. I think he's more of a 6 than anything. So those 3 have to get sorted out. But Paul Pogba coming in obviously addresses a major need that we have. John Stewart's asking, how does the midfield line up now? 4-4-2 with a diamond. Midfield was when we got the best from Pogba. Not sure it will work now, though. So, I think he works in a three-man midfield if he doesn't have to do the dirty work defensively. If he doesn't have to be the main guy doing the dirty work. So, with France, you had Conte doing the dirty work. At Juventus, you had Vidal and Marquisio doing some of the dirty work. In this team currently with Juventus in 2022, 2023, you're going to have to hope Zakaria and Locatelli will do the grunt work. If they do that and they let Paul Pogba have the freedom, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. We don't need to do a 4-4-2 with a diamond in midfield. We don't need to do that. We can do a 4-3-3 as long as the other two midfielders alongside Paul Pogba can let him express himself and be free. Because when you get that Paul Pogba, that is dangerous. Giuseppe saying Pogba and Locatelli will be a great mentors to Miretti. Yeah, great time for Miretti to come back to start his career. Harris is saying, Harris is the big Paul Pogba guy, so fair play. I thought he'd want to play under Zidane, but it's his choice. Yeah, absolutely. He's coming back into an environment where it suits him. He's going to be the main guy. He's been here before. He's treated like a god, let's say. And I think he'll prosper. I think he'll do well. Mohammed is saying, do you think Pogba instantly clicks with his team, or do you think it will take some... It always takes time. Like, you're not going to see match day one, Paul Pogba scoring 2 goals and creating two other goals. Like, you're not going to see that. You're going to see some misplaced passes. You're going to see some lack of cohesion in the defensive third. You're going to see some of that. But let that take... It's going to take time. And it's good that he's coming for preseason. That's obviously going to help. But it's not going to mean instant success. Give him a couple match days. Give him a month of match days. And you'll see it's going to come together fairly quickly, but not right away. But it's massive that he's coming. He'll be here July 4th. He'll be ready preseason to start. Matthew Urella saying, besides his ability for setting up goals, what do you think will be his biggest asset to the team? Leadership without Chiellini is a spot for me. So I don't think Paul Pogba was a leader per se. Like in the dressing room, he'll be friends with everybody. He'll be buddy with everybody. He'll be dancing. He'll be doing his thing. He'll be a fun time and a reference of sorts to galvanize the team when stuff is not going well. Like, he'll be always having a smile on his face, ready to rock. Is he a leader on the field? I don't think so, and that's okay. He doesn't need to be. You got other people like Matthijs de Ligt. That's a leader on the field. You don't need 11 leaders on the field. You need a couple. And Paul Pogba, I don't think is a leader on the field, but in the dressing room, he'll be a great addition. And then other people are saying about Kostic and Di Maria, and Suarez. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now, we're talking about Paul Pogba. Like the video, people. Everybody like the video. This video better get at least 65 likes. I know I'm pushing it, but you need at least 65 likes. We got a here we go going on. Anthony Aguichi, the only question is fitness. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sani is saying Allegri equals no excitement. He drained me last season. I mean, I'm not saying don't think of it as like, just think of it as Paul Pogba coming back. Does that excite you? Don't think about, we got Allegri coaching. How's this going to fit in? Just the player himself. Does he excite you? Is it exciting that it's done? The deal. Kevin Camilleri is coming out with a bomb here. Tielemans wants to come to Juventus. That would be great. Giuseppe saying, Coach's Corner tomorrow? Listen, people. My Coach's Corner has been sitting in the archives at the Bianconeri Zone channel for at least 4 weeks. It is ready to come out. It's probably going to come out tomorrow. I hope so. Ale, let Giuseppe know when it's coming out. But I'm assuming it's coming out tomorrow because what better time to put it out and when he's been announced. Not announced, sorry. Like, it's been confirmed that he's coming. Mr. Dax is saying, pass the ball to Pogba and inshallah will be the motto next season. Yeah, maybe. Kevin's excited for Pogba. Jeremy's saying, what number is he going to wear? I'm assuming it's going to be 10 or 6. You might get Danilo's number or ask Danilo for 6 back, or he's going to get the 10. That's free. Chiesa, interestingly, said something last week at a charity event that he went with Juventus for, or he represented Juventus at, and he said, you'll know in July who his number 10 is. I thought he was going to say himself, but obviously it's going to be Paul Pogba or him, but I think Pogba's going to get 10 or 6. So Austin Corbett is making a good point. Who's next? Kostic, Udogi, Raspadori. Next, I think, is going to be a right winger based on what Romeo Agresti has been saying. He's saying that as of July 4th, Juventus will have Pogba and a right winger. The famous right winger. So whether that's Di Maria, whether that's Berardi, I'm not saying he's famous, but like when I say in quotations famous, that's the position that we're talking about constantly as Juventus fans and in the media. Mr. Dax is saying, when the first tweets about Pogba for Romeo Agresti were coming, I was smiling and watching highlights of him and gassed up now. I'm just like, nice. Yeah, absolutely. That's how I'm right now. We knew this was happening. So 2 months ago when it first happened, yeah, I was really excited. Christophe Scale is saying, to be honest with Pogba, I'm kind of positive with the stay of Rabiot. They work well in the national team, so why shouldn't it work here? I'm going to be honest. I think Rabiot rides pine if Pogba starts because they both play left center midfield. Well, they're both at their best at left center midfield. And when I say both at their best, I don't think Rabiot is as good as Pogba, but left center mid is Rabiot's preferred position. So I think Rabiot goes to the bench when Pogba's healthy and fit. And they play the same position, so I think that's what it's going to be. Yeah, we only have 42. Let's get to 60. Let's get to 60 quick. 60 likes, people. Also, while you're here, I'm going to throw this in your face. Consider being a member. Become a member. We can talk Pogba all day in our Discord chat. You got the 3 tiers there, $2.25, $3.40, $5. It's a month. It's monthly, as you can see with the slash. You get all different things. Lots of stuff is coming to the channel, or to the members group. Individual or member only videos are coming, and that'll be a good time. We have we do some activities in that chat as well. We get to see what's going on in other Juventini's minds hourly, not just when we do lives in the live chat. Like, let's say Hanin's in here, or Andrew Finnan, like I'm looking at right now, or Stephanie Velasquez. They chime in the chat or the members chat all the time, and yeah, it's a good time in there, and we can answer them. Speaking about Stephanie, she's saying wearing the pink Pogba jersey to watch them play in Las Vegas. That's awesome. If you're going to that game, that's awesome. Take pics of the environment and send them in our Discord chat because you're one of our members, so that's awesome. Royal Kill is saying, I'm really happy that Pogba's coming back. This is what I wanted for a long time now. Definitely buying the jersey. Yeah. I think obviously jersey sales are going to go through the roof because that's how we are as Juventus fans. When Vlahovic came, we were buying jerseys left, right, and center. Now with Pogba coming back, you know that people are going to buy the jersey again. Comic is saying at least some good news. One of our members, Andrew Finnan, saying can't wait to see a devastating Pogba long ball to Chiesa and a goal. Yeah. If you guys watched Paul Pogba play at Manchester United, you knew that his quality was still there. Yes, those fans, they were chirping him saying Jogba, and he wasn't really committed to the club and whatnot. But at the same time, I watched Man United regularly just to hate watch them because I hate Man United. So I hate watching them. And I'm really happy that they're faltering at this moment in time. However, when watching Pogba play, and he had those specific wingers that had pace, raw pace, and could get in behind, he picked them out like nothing. Like, he picked out Marcus Rashford on so many breakaways. He picked out, what's his name at the time? Martial on so many half chances and breakaways. His long ball is not perfect. Obviously, it's not perfect, but it's very good. It's one of his better underrated tools that he has. So if he can find Chiesa in space, especially in a back, when teams are playing in a back three against us, you can manipulate space in behind. Look out. Look out. Shervin is saying, I hope that Pogba comes in and tackles Dybala. No, we don't want that. They're buddies. They're not going to do that. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Going through, yeah, there's a lot of people talking right now. Sorry about that. Hanine is saying Rabiot's Allegri's son. Great. I can bench my son. Andrew Finn is saying member squad. Yeah, member squad. Norbert is also a member. What do you think? Do we have a real chance of selling Demiral for more than agreed price with Atalanta? I haven't really thought about it today. That's why in our group I did the activity of swapping him. I'm more of a swap Demiral kind of guy. I'd rather swap him at this point and try and get a better player after that. Mr. Dax saying, we have an agreement with Kostic out of nowhere. What's his salary length and contract? So apparently it's going to be a 3-year contract, $2.5 million per season. But again, that's far away. We know how Juventus works. We finally got Paul Pogba agreed and confirmed and announced by a reputable source. So I'm going to wait on the Kostic things. I'm going to wait on the Demiral out stuff. I'm going to wait on all that before making a judgment because we know how long we take. Roberto Hicks is saying, finally, did we get a here we go? We got a here we confirmed. We got a here we confirmed by Romeo Agresti himself. So the guru of Juventus transfer news confirmed it. So that's awesome. And it's really exciting. And to all the people who were scared about PSG, I was 4 weeks ago, but then I was like, hang on a sec. They don't even have a coach. They're not even getting a coach. They're not even close to getting a coach. He needs a team, Paul Pogba. He's pretty much already said yes to Juventus. He's coming. So nothing to worry about. But to all those people who thought recently that he was still going to go to PSG, nah. It was never like that. Harris actually is asking a good question. Is everyone looking forward to the Pogmentary now? I'm going to say no. I was strictly going to watch the Pogmentary or the Pogba documentary to find out what his decision was because I thought it'd be really cool to unveil if he was coming to Juventus. Like, as a Juventus fan, that's something you want to see. So I don't know if I'm going to be as invested in it. I might turn it on just to see because he does have some portions of his Juventus career in that video. So it might be interesting to watch there, but I was going to watch it for a reveal, but it's obviously not going to happen. Oh, look, we know he's come to Juventus. So now French reporters are also saying that the deal's done, and it's going to be a 4-year deal. So Hadrien Grenier on Twitter is a blue tick that's usually good with French transfer news. So he's saying it now. Santi J of the Foot Mercato in France is also corroborating. So it's done. It's done. Khalid is saying, I no longer want to hear about Di Maria, please. Yeah, no problem. Don't bring him up. I won't talk about him. Dan Barile, it's about time. Pog back. Absolutely. Everybody who's new here, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please do so. This is the Pog back video. We're going to come back after 2 p.m. my time. So after 2 p.m. EST, we're probably going to come back and formalize a better... This is kind of rushed right now, and I'm on lunch. So I got to leave in about less than 15 minutes. I got to leave in about 10 minutes. So breathe and get your thoughts and questions, and make sure you come back with them around 2:05 Eastern Standard Time, 2:10. And then I'll be ready to go again. Rodrigo Badani saying, finally, I agree. Giuseppe saying, the 1% chance that Juventus gives Inter the middle finger to play with Pogba at Juventus for the almost the same contract offered. Would you take him? I'm going to be honest, I would not take Dybala back. I'm not, and that's not out of spite, that's not out of pity. That's just team composition, the way we want to go in the future in a 4-3-3. I always said since about about October, September, I always said Dybala is a luxury player. He doesn't have really a set position that is structured to a team. Could he play as a support striker? Yeah. Do you want to waste a position with him there? Not really. It is what it is. I don't want Dybala back. I think we're over it. Oh, I'm over it personally. But no, I don't want Dybala back. And again, that's not out of pity. That's just squad structure. And Roberto Hicks is just chiming in on that as well. But are we really upset with Dybala leaving? Because I'm not. Me either. Dan really saying Suarez next. I hope not. The only way I want Luis Suarez is if it's a like the cheapest deal possible. That's what, like, the cheapest deal possible, and if we can't get anybody else. Andrew Finnan saying Pogba, Locatelli, Zakaria. I think that's it. I think that's the formation we'll be using, or the players in that system. Again, there's a lot of industry in that midfield. There's a lot of work rate, a lot of size, strength. There's two players with creativity. Zakaria is more of a box-to-box, break-up play, get the ball to the better players kind of guy. So it could work. It could work. We have to see in preseason and training camp. Martin is saying, is it official? Did I miss something? So Romeo Gresti again. It's a here we confirmed. Here we confirmed. Not a here we go, because the Tappan Merchant did not say it. But Romeo Gresti, Juventus's gospel of transfer news, confirmed it. He is coming back. And it'll be announced in July. So Rodrigo Badani saying, instead of Zakaria, he wants McKennie in there. And again, that's everyone's opinion. Everyone's allowed to speculate or cook up their own dream formation. So we'll see. We'll see what the main guy. The main guy's Allegri. Whatever Allegri wants, Allegri's going to get and put on the field, obviously. And you can hear my dog snoring in the background because he's so excited. Mohammed is asking a good question. Do you think Allegri will bring out the best in Pogba, and what about the coach's thought? That's a bigger problem than the lack of names. So I do believe Pogba will get his qualities brought out of him, coming back to Juventus under Max Allegri, because he first came onto the scene, let's say, under Allegri. Yes, he was decent under Conte, but Allegri, obviously, Pogba grew up and developed physically and had maturity to him, but he really came out and spried as under Allegri. So I think he'll do that again. They have a good rapport with each other. Apparently they talked on the phone before he even decided to come back, so I think it'll be good. So yeah. Pog back, everybody. Pog back. Let's get to 50 likes before I have to go for half an hour or so. Harris is asking when our preseason starts. Our preseason tournament or tour in the U.S., it starts July 22nd and ends July 30th. So we're there for about a week, but our actual preseason starts July 4th. So by July 4th, it has been said that we will have Pogba, obviously. Now it's obvious. But we'll have, Paul Pogba in training camp along with the famous right winger. Whether that's Di Maria, whether that's Berardi, whether that's player C. So we'll find out definitely by July 4th. And what day is it? It's not the right day at the bottom there. I think it's June 14th, something like that. So yeah. Super chat coming in from Rafa White and Black. Here we go. Thank you for that. You got a nice little Dusan Vlahovic avatar there. 2022-2023 season is going to be good. Forza Juve, sempre fino alla fine. Absolutely. At this point, it's a happy day for the club, or for the fans at least. It's a confirmation of the club trying to do something nice and good for the squad and for the fans, bringing back a very good player who knows the team, who's still very good, who's going to be in the prime of his career at 29 years old, who's probably looking to, what do I want to say? Cement his legacy at the club and in his own career. Because a lot of people are questioning him at this moment in time. A lot of people are calling him out, saying, you don't track back, you don't do this, you're Jogba, you're all that. So I think it's good for him to come to this club in a familiar situation and do well and prove his haters wrong. Prove to people that he's still world class. Prove to people that he's France Pogba, that he's 2016 Juve Pogba. Because I think he can do it, and I think he's going to turn a lot of heads. A lot of Prem heads are going to be turned. So, Rafa, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate it here on the channel. I'm going to answer a couple more. Yeah, Norbert, I'm sorry about the dog. I'm going to answer a couple more questions. I just saw... Oh, no, where'd it go? Oh, Dan Barile. Julian, who do you think we're signing next? I think the next signing is going to be that right winger. That person who's going to play right wing. Whether it's Di Maria, whether it's Berardi. But Romeo Agresti told us, not the channel, but he tweeted, by July 4th, we will have the famous right winger and Paul Pogba for training camp. So, I don't know who the dog or who the guy is going to be specifically, but that's the position that's going to come in next. Rodrigo wants to see the dog. He's sleeping over there in the corner. He's over there. You see him pop up next segment of the show, because again, I got to go soon. We got 67 people in here. Get to 60 likes before we quickly go. Oh, Alejandro sent me something. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm reading something right now. When you need to leave for work, it's okay to end the stream. We'll do it daily in a few hours. Then you're live. If you're still going to do one, will be enough for today. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I will continue my talk about Paul Pogba coming back at 8 p.m. or 8:45 p.m. tonight. So 8:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be back. I'm sorry I couldn't do this longer today, but obviously I got a day job. So I got to get back to that in the next 2 minutes or so. So everybody, thank you all for coming on for this quick Here we confirmed, we'll call it, from Romeo Agresti. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. Thank you all for coming. Like I said, consider becoming a member. I'll throw it back up there one more time. Consider being a member. And thank you, Rafa, for the super chat. The summer is just getting kicked off right now. I'm assuming, by what Romeo Agresti is saying in the past, that we will get a right winger by July 4th. So stay tuned for that. The Coach's Corner will come out tomorrow for Paul Pogba. There's going to be a daily news video coming out shortly on the channel. I'm going to be live again tonight at 8:45. As of now, p.m. I think that's 2:45 in Italy. So stay tuned for all that. The way you stay tuned is you click the bell icon to stay notified. And follow the Bianconeri Zone on all social media platforms. At Bianconeri Zone on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Follow myself at Gennady151. You've seen the ticker there. And then follow Alejandro at AlejandroBZ. And follow Justin at Justin Soforo at Justin Soforo. Wait, I think I said that twice. Sorry, I'm rambling. I got to go. Ciao, everybody. Forza Juve. We got Pogba back. Look at the jersey in the background. Get your own. Hopefully it's number 10 or it's number 6 again, so I don't have to re-get a new jersey. Ciao, everybody.